Hello and welcome back to Can You Survive the Hunter's Moon Day 4. We are back on the challenge field for maybe a little nighttime challenge. Although it is kind of still early, but it's really dark out here in Holton because we're all the way up almost near Canada. Behind me are these players wondering what on earth it is this challenge will be. Some of them might have a little clue based on what's behind me, but Alan, let's
Final
go ahead and
seven.
tell them what's going on.
Bigelow, welcome to your next individual immunity challenge. First things first, Taylor, I will take back the necklace. Thank you so much. And once again, immunity is back up for grabs. You have this around your neck tonight. You are safe and will make it to the final 6 in this game. I think you know what your next challenge is: endurance. Each of you will be on these footholds, standing as long as you possibly can. At specific intervals, we will make it a little bit difficult, moving down into smaller footholds. And at another interval, we will be releasing any holds, so you can't hold on to anything any further. So, are there any questions before we start? And see how Evan is right now in socks and shoes off for everybody to keep it consistent.
So we can hold.
You can hold.
All right. So our players will be competing in another Survivor Classic. We have our Vanna White Evan, who is here to demonstrate. There are some very teensy tiny footholds here. Players will have to, I would say, rest their feet, but it's not resting. Yeah. So they have tiny footholds. They'll have to stay upright on them. And every so often this challenge will get a little bit harder. So yes, socks and shoes will be off for this. We don't want anyone having an unfair advantage because of a shoe that they're wearing. We just want this to be a completely even playing field. So up step the players.
You are allowed to touch the inside, the back, the outside. I'm sorry,
Players
the
just
inside, the back, the front, not the outside. You cannot touch the outside.
Players getting some clarification.
Inside.
We want to make sure
Yep.
everyone understands what is expected of them. Can we get a temperature check? Oh, now my phone is telling me the time, but not the weather. So
Inside.
that's how it goes, huh?
Yes.
The front, the back, the sides. You just can't like grab your hand.
Grab the outside. Like
This is the back.
Like, show me how you hold the back. You said the front, the back, and the side.
This is my back.
like this.
So, how would I hold that and make you?
You go to the back and see how
You would, like if my hands are back here, Melissa.
Players getting some
Melissa, look at
clarification now.
That's okay.
This is okay.
Could you go like? You just can't. I cannot touch this side.
You can do this.
I just want to make
No,
sure.
no, not on the outside. The outside is not. You cannot touch the outside. Inside, front, back, inside.
Except when we're transitioning, then we will let you grab
Correct.
to move up,
Correct.
and then he'll count you down, and you need to go back.
Yep. I'll give you some time to get adjusted, so you can make sure you're good, and then you'll get back into your resting position. Yeah.
Players are going to be getting set and ready to start here soon. Meanwhile, some of our volunteers and pre-jury members are hanging out. So, oh,
Everything is the same. Correct. Everything's
Evan,
Oh my God. Yes.
thank you. All right.
I've got huge fun. My camera doesn't work at night, so.
So, what do you say we draw for spots, and we'll get the challenge started?
All right, players now going to draw for spots to see where in this structure they will be competing. Everyone drawing here.
This is a 1.
For those of you just joining us, this is an individual immunity challenge this evening.
Okay, review.
Players are getting ready to get set.
All right. So, number 1.
Is she one?
Here.
I'm 4. It's not a 1.
Number 1.
Oh, I'm kind of glad to be there.
Number 2.
That's me. Am I going?
Come right over here. Yep.
Yeah, you can go stand next to you. So.
3. Number 3.
Not live stream my hideous feet.
Number 4.
Just hold on to your number. We will come grab them once everyone is set and ready.
And if you could, if you are taking your shoes and socks off, put them behind. None of the ones on.
All right, players are now getting set, getting ready for this challenge, which will be underway shortly, although it may last quite a while. This is an endurance challenge, so it is a matter of staying up there as long as possible. Whoever is up there the longest will win immunity.
I have another question.
Yes.
So, like, feet adjustment. What is, like, allowed? What is not allowed?
You can, as long as you stay up here, you are good. You can take a foot off. You can rest it.
As long as you don't go to an easier foothold.
Correct.
So, like if you're on the top one, you can't go to the bottom.
All right. A lot of clarification and rules. No players want to be out because they just misunderstood what was and wasn't allowed here. All these players want to be up there as long as possible and have it be the endurance portion that sets them apart.
You were on the bottom.
Players doing a little game planning, taking it in.
Freely, as long as it's legal, not touching that. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yep.
You can't touch it.
All right.
We're gonna reenact Survivor, starting from episode 1, season 1.
Players asking for a little entertainment while they do this.
Before we get on the first part, any more questions? Everybody comfortable in what they're wearing? Okay. Let's go up to the first foothold. And I will count everybody down, get comfortable. Hands on either the inside, back, or the front. Correct, yeah. Everyone on those footholds. And this
Players getting set and ready here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on.
All right, and here we go. Players are underway. Position number 1 is Jazzy. Number 2 is Melissa. Number 3 is Brian.
Hi.
Number 4 is Taylor. Number 5 is Dave. Number 6 is Culp. And number 7 is Matt.
All players, steady. Your wood creaking already. Players adjusting. Trying to get a little comfy. Dave and Taylor pushing against each other. Colin looking strong. Matt looking strong.
Players are standing barefoot on very teensy tiny little wooden footholds in the form of a tiny wooden block. It is uncomfortable. So players trying to battle it out to be the last one standing, quite literally.
Trying to figure out a comfy spot for that foothold. As long as your hands don't touch the outside and your feet don't touch the ground, you can do what you like.
I'm feeling stronger than I thought I'd be.
Oh.
Not reach and grab the bar.
Jazzy says she feels strong. Not doing much adjusting over here. Melissa quietly concentrating, looks pretty chill.
Making some adjustments. Dave making some adjustments.
Brian looking super serious until they noticed the camera was on them.
Loves me.
Taylor leaning to one side, closing her eyes.
Statue.
Dave leaning to the same side, eyes closed. Culp, eyes closed too.
Melissa looking comfortable.
And Matt just looks like he's hanging out.
All players stopped moving. They found a comfortable spot.
I would say it's enough. Less horrible.
What's the birthday boy? Can you sing us a song?
There are 16
Culp bringing it back to the amazing race.
Amazing song.
Dave went from his right side to his left side. This center structure creaking with every movement.
Laura wants to know, what's the CYS record for this challenge? That is an excellent question. We've done different iterations of this over the years. This one in particular, I think we made harder this year. We made the footholds smaller than they've ever been before.
Taking a nap.
So, you know, we just get more intense. I think,
Smaller than they've ever been.
I want to say there was definitely like a 40-something minute in the past. I am. Of course I am.
Go Acorns.
Oh, go Acorns.
I just want to let my wife know that I don't regret this experience
Well, that's good.
one bit. And I miss you, and I love you. And tell
Taylor
Butters not to
leaning
jump off the bed.
On her left side.
I don't think my wife is watching, but I hope the job interview. Is
That yeah, I am hopefully optimistic that my wife is live right now.
I don't know if anyone's saying, hi Mom, hi Dad, hi Lily, hi roommate, hi Haley. Yeah. And
Players
everyone else.
showing some love to their
I hope
support.
you're
back
watching
home.
with a bottle of wine. And if you gave up on me 4 days ago, I would have done the same thing.
Brian talking to the followers.
Hi
Hopes he
Matt,
has
hi
watching
Mabel,
on the
hi
screen.
Mia, hi Vanquish fam, and all my fans. Hey.
I can't talk right now or I'll fall.
Okay. We will head on back this way.
Are these gonna like collapse?
Well, that would be a shame for you, wouldn't it?
I feel like they are.
Not just hanging out.
Dave
This is fun.
trying to get comfy.
Just a quick message to my wife. When I get home, I really want to do KFC. That seems to be what I've been thinking.
Culp already dreaming of his first meal back home.
I'm
Pizza.
gonna fall.
Okay. Send pizza. Delivery.
Maybe I'll make it 1 more minute. I don't know.
Jazzy saying maybe she'll make it 1 more minute.
So this is you? I'm by myself. Ugh.
Jazzy digging deep here, fighting to stay upright on these footholds.
I know I'm not gonna win, but I just want to do my best. Honestly.
Yeah.
I love
Jazzy.
that.
Pushing herself to the limit. That's why we come out and play. Matt looking solid. Culp, same strategy.
I'm going
At the front of the boards. Jazzy drops.
Incredible effort by Jazzy, who just wanted to do her best, and I feel like she definitely did that. Excellent job.
Thank you, Alicia.
Way to fight.
You want to see the bottom of my feet? Let's see what
I mean, that's up to you. Everyone else seems like they don't want that to happen, but you know.
6 people left in this challenge. Only one will make it to the final 6. Definitely. The rest of you will be voted out tonight.
I've been starving.
Not even after a bite.
You're welcome. Dave, trying to get comfy. Matt hasn't moved. Melissa hasn't moved.
With the structure.
Sorry. I toss in my sleeve.
Dave and Taylor identical next to each other.
Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Why are you laughing? That's why we're always calling Taylor Dave and Dave Taylor.
Right.
These players adjusting making me want to adjust my own back.
All right.
And I'm not even up there.
Players. Middle incentive. You want to drop right now 2 s'mores waiting for you at the fire. Right now.
Make
2
it 3.
s'mores.
Make it 3.
2 s'mores waiting for you at the fire.
2's is nothing.
Like each.
3's a real girl's meal.
I gotta know a little bit more.
Well, think about it
s'mores.
for 4.
No. I gotta know a little bit more. Is it like, what's the chocolate to marshmallow ratio?
It's Mega Hershey's chocolate,
Okay.
Jet puffed marshmallows.
You got the sponsorship?
In the future, yes, definitely. We're on it.
No takers?
Or 2.
Find me again.
No one tempted by the food here. Everyone seemingly very determined and potentially feeling like they could be the one to win this. But 5 of them are wrong and only 1 of them is right.
Once upon a time, Amelia
Shut the hell up.
Her dad was really sick. Sick nasty.
108
She was
dancing
given
a golden leaf.
From the spirit
Maple.
of the Maple Shire.
There was a unicorn, a Power Ranger, and a Powerpuff Girl.
His eyes were like moonbeams.
Mama Odie walked into the scene.
Not Mama Odie.
Sing it, Mama Odie.
There she is. This is the voice for the
Players reminiscing about an earlier challenge today where they had to listen to a story and then run all over this property,
That was worse.
answering questions about it. Matt saying that was worse than this.
It was.
Bad.
That is so funny.
Not bad.
Oh my god.
Long
That's a good one.
It was a long story and a little bit of a boring story because I absolutely zoned out during it. So
But it was all worth it for the bracket. Oh, that was like breaking the hourglass. Oh my gosh. Did I reset the course of this game?
Tempt me with the hourglass.
Kolb says, tempt me with the hourglass and I might drop here.
I have just forgotten which is the inside and the outside.
These
Melissa
players
just says her
looking.
kneecap is shivering.
It's cold. It's not tired.
Melissa's kneecap is chilly.
Chilly. It's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly out here.
The mat on this end have been solid from the start. Haven't moved their position. Dave and Taylor have been fighting on their left side, on their right side,
We're just testing out Brandon's hand. What are you talking about?
trying to keep their feet.
Players saying they're confirming the integrity of this woodworking.
Oh.
Quality assurance analysts up here.
You guys keep rocking down there.
I couldn't do that.
Not you, right?
I'm just
Let
gonna-
that rock.
Everyone know what they're doing for Halloween? Okay.
We might still be up here.
Yeah. I'm ready. I can go this. And someone get me my peach costume and just slap it on.
Slide right in.
Players trying to distract themselves from the
Center structure.
pain by chit-chatting.
It's a battle between Taylor and Dave in the structure, trying to fight for position here.
Let's go ahead and check out these footholds the players are standing on. Don't worry, I'll be showing Jazzy's footholds because her feet are no longer on them. So here is what these players are having to stand on. I realize you have no reference point, but to me that looks like a little 1-inch pinkish block. So players standing just on that little 1-inch block on each side.
1 more minute on this foothold, and we will move to the shorter one.
As you might have noticed and overheard Alan say, there is a
During the
second
transition,
smaller
but you can
foothold
hold
that players will be
structure
transitioning to in 1 minute.
however you would like.
Let's see, let's get the little, you can see that's
the
what, roughly
size,
like half
not
the
the top.
size, maybe half an inch. Very tiny.
You can peep my feet. You might get more.
Just to get the clear, I think we'll count down to get back into
Melissa giving official foot content permission.
Yeah, more
The
views.
stream just got raided.
Hey.
Players trying to turn the stream into triple X.
You could video my feet and put it up on disgustingfeet.com.
Wow. So many generous feet offers from our players after saying absolutely do not show them.
Are there
Anything I
polls?
say to
There's
look
got to be
I
polls
say,
in the
we
live
rub my
chat.
bunions.
Which feet
No, I will not
are
do
the
that.
best?
Well, anyone rub my
30 seconds until we move up to the smaller foothold.
30 seconds until the players transition to the much smaller foothold here.
And you will have a 10-second countdown for the transition. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Players trying to think about how they might make that transition because they do not want to fall
I will
while
count
they're
down
moving.
From 5 to give you the start of the transition. Then I'll count down from 10 to give you until you have to be back to your position.
Can we grab it 1 or 0?
You can grab it 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition.
Players now moving up to that second
10.
smaller foothold. They only have 10
9,
seconds to do so. Dave is
8,
up, Melissa is up, Brian is up,
7,
Taylor is up, Culp is up, and Matt is up.
6.
Everyone successfully making that transition, but Dave's
Cannot make a
arms
transition
appear to
in
be
pause.
outside.
4, 3,
Were they allowed to have their arms
2,
outside during the transition?
1.
So then Dave is
Reset.
out?
Nope, they could go outside during transition.
That's
Now
my
that they are reset, they have to be. They no more outside. We are in position for the duration.
All right. Now we are back and set, and the challenge is on once again.
Big size from both Dave and Culp.
Players suddenly taller than they were a moment ago.
Move muscle.
I'm always down to hear that.
And Taylor dropped. You do not see her up here anymore.
Dave making adjustments.
Dave now
Culp making
leaning
adjustments.
back and forth on his own. Matt looking curiously over at all of the other players.
Melissa, solid. Brian, solid. Dave making more adjustments. Culp making more adjustments. Culp trying to push through the pain and falls. Culp eliminated from the challenge. 4 remaining to earn their spot in the top 6.
The players that drop now sitting on the little hay bale, having a cute little farm moment over there as they watch on and recover.
Dave making more adjustments.
What about Matt?
Matt, solid.
That might not be the news Melissa wanted to hear. We are down to the final 4 participants in this individual immunity challenge. 3 players have dropped. Jazzy, Taylor, and Culp, and Melissa, Brian, Dave, and Matt are still fighting to be the last one standing in this teensy tiny footholds challenge. Brian now leaning to one side. Dave leaning on the other. Melissa perfectly straight.
Melissa hasn't moved.
And Matt perfectly straight
Matt
as well.
hasn't
And
moved.
Dave falls, collapsing to the ground with the effort. Incredible job.
Under the weight. And it's down to 3.
Melissa asking for a time check. How long have these players been up here so far?
No idea.
The stream's been going for 28 minutes, so I would guess 20?
Players.
20 minutes?
I offered
I think we're at the 20-minute mark.
2 s'mores a little while ago. There is really warm macaroni and cheese with a little bit of pulled pork, a barbecue sauce. You drop within the next 5 seconds, it's yours. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're in it to win.
No one tempted here. Everyone feeling like they can push through.
All 3 solid. The first time Melissa has changed her stance. Giving her left foot a little bit of a break.
Good job, guys.
Sure, these players feel it. Trying to push the pain out of their heads. Thinking about that immunity necklace and what that means for tomorrow. All 3 players haven't moved in the last minute. Melissa leaning to her left side.
Devontae says, I've never gotten to do a real endurance competition. I think it'd be fun because I'm hard-headed. What about it, players? You having fun up there?
Hey, Devontae.
Having a blast?
Yeah.
Yeah? Matt, what about you? Good time?
Yeah,
Brian
This is
adjusting.
This is built for me. This is my.
Oh, Matt says this challenge is built for him. It is his thing.
I'm sure they're great too, but I feel.
Matt feeling
Matt
confident.
says he's sure they're great too, but he's feeling fine, you know.
Both Brian and Melissa leaning side to side, trying to get a little bit of weight off their feet.
And out of nowhere, Brian drops.
Out of nowhere,
Incredible.
it is down to Melissa and Matt.
And how did I know the last two players would be on complete opposite ends of this challenge?
You already got a necklace.
Two players talking. Matt saying he is not coming down. Melissa saying, hey, you've already won one.
We are down to our last two competitors in this individual immunity challenge. We have Matt over here on the right and Melissa over here on the left. These players have been the two that have looked the most solid the entire match, and they are now facing off, both hoping to win that immunity necklace. Who will last longer and take it? We will stay here until we find out.
Looking strong, guys. Good job.
Players both silently concentrating up here.
Both players looking as comfortable as they can be right now. In 2 minutes, you will no longer be able to use your arms or your hands. In 2 minutes, no more arms, no more hands, strictly footholds.
These players getting in their last few minutes of support from the rest of their body. Soon it will be down to just their feet to support them. And only their feet will be the thing keeping them upright. If they can last until that part of the challenge.
Last person stands up here, guarantees their spot in the final 6, will not be voted out of tribal council tonight. One more minute. I will give you 10 seconds to transition. After that 10 seconds is over, No more arms or hands.
Melissa, don't touch the outside.
I thought I could touch the outside.
Not the far outside. You're good. You're still good.
I thought it was the front. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're okay.
What was that?
30 seconds. I will give you 15 seconds to transition. Absolutely. You can touch, you can transition as soon as the 15 seconds is over. It's time to let go. Yep, you can adjust.
Players getting in some last minute questions before
Start
transitioning to
adjusting
no hands.
now.
They want to make sure they completely
15,
understand what they're
14,
doing as
13,
they get set and ready.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
Both players now hovering. They must balance and
Both
stay
players
upright.
balancing on the smallest foothold.
Incredible.
Melissa not moving. Matt not moving. This challenge is on. One person will win, the other will fall.
He's wobbly.
Said that. Sorry, it was my shrill voice.
Matt having to adjust. He's wobbling. Melissa moving a little bit.
You got it, y'all.
Both players in it.
Dig deep, Matt.
Matt bending over. Matt falls. Melissa wins individual immunity.
Incredible job by the last two, Melissa and Matt, hugging it out.
Melissa, very, very impressive. Congratulations. You are safe from tonight's Tribal Council. You are not going home. You have guaranteed yourself a spot in the final 6. The rest of you, Tribal Council, you heard it right. Tonight. Start your strategizing because this is the last one tonight. Tomorrow is your final push to win. Good luck. I'll see you at Tribal very soon. Melissa, congratulations.
All right, and you heard it from host Alan. There will be a tribal council tonight. So it'll be our nighttime tribal. So we will be coming back to you in, I'm going to hope for 30 minutes. I'm going to say 30. We're going to manifest 30 minutes. It's going to be great. And we will see you here for the last tribal council of the day in 30 minutes.